In this video, I could use a little help with some identification of things. This is a loom that's kind of like a Weave It loom, but it's not a Weave It. And this is my original knitting doll from when I was either 2 or 3. We're going back a lot of years. And I did a search on the weaving loom, and I thought it was going to be the early version of the Weave It, but it isn't. And it's not the Weave It, and it might be the Simplex. Now, it is a pin loom. It doesn't seem to have the 3-pin, setup, so it's just like almost like a potholder loom. There are 2 pins missing, and you can see that with age, it is cracking in between the pins, so it's an old one. Where you start weaving is that little arrow. There's side A. Over here is side B. It could be a 3, but I think it's a B, like boy. And here it has a W that says weave. W for weave. There's nothing on the back of it. There is a yarn slot right there to hold the yarn. Now I can replace those 2 pins that are missing with small nails, so I can fix it, and I can put some glue in there. Now I always knew I had one of these. These are from Minnesota. I found them in Minnesota. And I'm just trying to figure out if anybody recognizes this brand with the arrow, the A, the B, and the W for weaving. And then this is my hook. I haven't looked yet, but if anybody recognizes this type of Knitting Nancy knitting doll, she has blonde hair, would have had a red hat, seems to have one black line, like a curl on the side, kind of an odd coat on, which I as soon as I saw this, I couldn't believe it. And then, whoops, blue on the bottom. Now, this is how I used to knit. Look at the channels underneath here. This is from when I was really little. I dug right into these stitches. So if anybody knows who she is, at first I thought she kind of looks a little like the Japan knitters. I don't know, the coat dress pattern, I think, would be maybe known to someone. So these are 2 items, and this one too. I remember this one. I used to keep this in my pocket all the time. These are 3 items, actually, plus some old squares that I found from Minnesota that I believe are mine. That I think they were part of the box that got donated in a move. Many years after I would have been using this all the time, but I might have been using this. I made the potholder quilt. Everything was in one big box that got donated. And I'm finding them again from Minnesota. So if you know what these are, I'd appreciate your help.